Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel, or if this is your first time here, thanks so much for stopping by today. For today's video, I have for you the I'm Falling For You palette from Moira. So if that sounds interesting to you, then why don't we go ahead and get started. Alright, so I have this beautiful palette from Moira Cosmetics, I guess. I don't know, is it? I don't know. Anyways, from Moira. The box is so cute. It's like a little envelope, and it opens up right here like an envelope, and then this like unfolds, and then the palette sits inside of there like that. Super pretty. Would make a beautiful gift. And then it also comes with like a blank note card where you can send a note to somebody. Super cute. And then like the whole premise of this is like letters, sending love letters or whatever. So it opens up like this right here. You pull this out, it's magnetized, and then here's the palette right here. It does have a beautiful mirror. And on the mirror, it says, "To my love," right here, and there's like a postage stamp right here, and it says, "From Moira," right here. And then the little plastic that covers the shadows looks like this, super cute. And it says, "To my love, every day I get lost in that special kind of love with you, from Moira." So I think that's super cute. Like I said, it would make a really cute gift. Let's see if I can hold this where I don't blind you guys with the mirror and show you guys the shadows. There we go. Very, very pretty shadows. It's got a lot of neutrals and some purples in there, so super excited to play with this one. I've never tried anything from Moira Cosmetics before, so I'm definitely looking forward to this. So let me go ahead and prime my eyes and zoom you guys in, and we will go ahead and look at the swatches in the meantime. I have you guys all zoomed in, and I went ahead and primed my eyes with the Gerard Cosmetics Clean Canvas Eye Base in Fair. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to stick with mostly the purples because although the neutrals are pretty, I'm focused more on the purples. So let's start with the shade right here. It's called Everyday. We're going to put that in the crease. I'm going to use a Morphe X Jaclyn Hill JH33 for this. And I didn't show y'all. See if you can see the pans. Yeah, you can see there's like in the lavender shade right there, there's a heart, there's a little postage stamp, like a little, I guess that's a journal maybe, I don't know. Or I guess that's a letter, not a postage stamp. Maybe this is supposed to be a postage stamp. And then like there's a little dove right there. And those carry throughout the palette. So every one of them has something stamped in them. So super cute. Alright. So we're going to dip into that lavender shade called Everyday. Put that in the crease. A little bit of kick up, but not too much. And I'm just going to kind of stamp that in there, and then I'll blend. Alright, I have that shade all blended in now, so looking good. I think next up I'm going to dip into this. It's kind of a pinky mauve shade right here. It's called In Love. I'm going to add that to the crease to kind of deepen it up a little bit. I have to show you these shadows don't have much kick up at all, which is really nice. Alright, I have that all blended in. So now I need to deepen up the outer corner. I think I'm going to go in with this shade right here called Lucky. It looks like it's a really, really deep brown. I don't think it's a black. I'm pretty sure it's a deep brown. But for that, I'm going to go in with a smaller brush so I have more control. All right, I'm going to go in with this Morphe X Jaclyn Hill JH40 right here, nice and small. And just dip into that shade and add it to the outer corner. Sorry, I just lost some bristles there. That was weird. Okay, so I have it blended as much as I can. It almost looks like it's like a really, really, really deep purple maybe, or like a brown with a purple undertone. But I'm getting just a little bit of like patchiness here. So I'm thinking it's maybe one of those palettes where maybe you need to start with a darker shade first and then go to the lighter shades. So to kind of fix that, I'm just going to go on top of that shade with that shade that second shade I used right here in Love. Pardon me. And I'm just going to go on top of that just to kind of help it blend. Yeah, that already looks a lot better. It just needs a little help. So I think that's what it is. I think it's one of those types of formulas where maybe you have to start with a deeper shade first. So when I use this palette again, I'll keep that in mind and let you guys know if I have a better experience with that shade. I'll try that shade again. That looks better, but I still see a little bit of it. Okay, I think that's about as good as it's going to get. You can still kind of see it a little bit right there. So, all right, I'm going to go on the lower lash line with that same shade that I was just using in Love right here. So, I'll grab a Morphe X Jaclyn Hill JH39 right here. I feel like I need to fix that outer corner with some concealer because I went way too far. Plus maybe it'll kind of cover that patchiness. All right, let's go in with this beautiful shade right here called Still Falling. It looks like it might be a duochrome. Really cool. I'm going to use that on the outer portion. And then on the inner portion, we're going to use Unconditional right here. More of a pinky purple shade. We'll start though with Still Falling. This is a Morphe X Jaclyn Hill JH41. And I will spray it because don't want any fallout and I want to get the most out of my shimmers as possible. Seems to pick up no problem on the brush. Very nice. Okay, I'm done with that. I went ahead and took it all the way to the outer corner just to kind of cover up that patchiness, and then I'll just kind of fix this with concealer when I go off camera to do my liner and lashes. So next we're going to dip into Unconditional, which is more like a kind of a pinky purple shade right there. Super pretty. And I will spray that one as well. We're going to put that on the inner portion of the lid. Alright, there we go. So I have that kind of lighter shade down on my lid. Super pretty shade. They're both super sparkly. And the deeper shade is definitely a duochrome. I can't tell with the other one. I think it might be. I don't know, it's just really shimmery. So it's super pretty. You guys will have already seen the swatches, so if there's any shifts, you'll probably see those in the swatches. So let's do my lower lash. Oh no, I already did my lower lash line. Let's do the inner corner. Let's go in with Love Notes right there. It's like kind of an ivory shade. I'm going to use a Morphe X Jaclyn Hill JH52. And I'll spray that one as well to avoid fallout. Alright, there we go. So I've got that in the inner corner. So let me pop off camera, fix up this outer corner, do some liner and lashes, and I'll be right back with y'all. Alright, I am back and we are all done with the eye look. While I was off camera, I cleaned up that outer area, you know, to make it look better, so it looks a lot better now. And then I put in the waterline, I put the LA Girl Pastel Dream eyeliner in the shade Lavender right here. And then for my mascara, I used the L'Oreal Lash Sensational Sky High Mascara. I didn't use falsies today, I just didn't feel like it. Because I'll be wearing this eye look all day and I didn't really feel like messing with lashes today. I've got too much running around to do. Alright, so let's talk about this palette, shall we? Excuse the squeaky chair. So obviously I need to play with it more. I definitely need to play with this deep shade more to see if it's just a dud or if in fact it'll work better if I put down the dark shade first and then, you know, go over with the lighter shades and blend it out with the lighter shades. So we'll try that next time. Maybe it needs to lay down directly on the primer to be able to stick to the lid. So, and you know, there are some formulas that are that way and that's okay. You know, you just have to kind of adjust your technique a little bit. That doesn't bother me. It might bother some people, but it doesn't bother me. But of course, I need to continue playing with it. Obviously, I've only used 3 mattes and 3 shimmers, and this is a 15 pan palette, so still lots of shades to be used out of this, so I definitely want to play with it, play with the neutrals, see what I think about them, and come back and give you guys an update, like in a palette roundup. I've got several palettes to update you guys on, so I am working on that video probably, hopefully maybe by the end of next week I'm thinking, or this week coming up, because by the time you guys see this, it'll probably be Monday, I'm thinking. So, or Tuesday. So yeah, hopefully sometime by the end of this week, I'm thinking. If not, it'll be the following week, but it'll be soon. I'll be doing a palette roundup. So yeah, I loved everything I played with except for that deep shade. This shade here performed beautifully. This shade here performed beautifully. I used it both in my crease and on my lower lash line. The shimmers are stunning. All 3 of them. I mean, this one's just kind of a basic champagne shade, and honestly, I could do without this shade because it's just a little bit of a tone difference, but they're very similar. So I don't think that that's necessarily needed, but that's okay. The rest of them, I think there's a good enough difference between them all. So I think it's a good color. I think it's a great color story. So I definitely am looking forward to playing with this palette more. And I am very pleased with how the first two mattes that I used worked, and of course the shimmers for an affordable brand, because I think this palette is $18. So for an affordable brand, I think these shimmers are stunning. I mean, like, I liken them to some of the indie brand shimmers or like to some of the really good ColourPop shimmers. So I think this eye look is really, really pretty. So I'm very pleased with that. So I do want to see how the rest of the palette performs. So I will be playing with this quite a bit. I'd like to use every shade in here if possible and report back to you guys. So right now this is just a first impression. I do like what I've used so far, except for this shade. Definitely need to work on that one and get back to you guys on that one. So I think that's all for now. Yeah, I think that covers everything for now. So I want to say thank you so much for watching. If you liked this video, please give me a thumbs up. It really does help me out. I'm just a small channel trying to get noticed out here on YouTube, and that's not an easy feat. So liking my channel, leaving comments, subscribing, sharing my videos, all of that helps out tremendously. Also, I have a giveaway going on right now. When I reach 500 subscribers, we'll be drawing that giveaway. I am just short of about 100 subscribers, so we're getting there. I would love to be able to draw that in time to give that to somebody for Christmas, because I think that would be an amazing Christmas present. So hopefully we can draw it by then. If not, that's okay, it'll still be there. and we'll draw it in 2023, but I'm really hoping to hopefully draw by the end of the year, so that would be amazing. But anyways, with all that being said, I want to say thank you so much for watching. I hope that you are having a great day or evening wherever you are in this world. I hope you're staying safe. I hope you're staying healthy, and I look forward to talking to you again soon. Bye!